Hello, everyone. My name is Cindy Toscano, and I am the Director of Child Care Program Quality Improvement at TOOTRiS Child Care On Demand, along with my co-host Marlene.
Hi everyone, my name is Marlene Kamal and I am the In-Home Child Care Program Director. And our main focus for today is self-care, childcare, and TOOTRiS, and how these important elements can give you peace of mind.
So, taking care of one's mental, physical, emotional, spiritual well-being has never been more relevant than today. We are experiencing many changes and having to adapt very quickly to our new normal during this pandemic. As parents, we are having to manage many responsibilities, particularly women and single parent homes. Parents are having to be creative, flexible, and find ways to ensure their children are taken care of and depending on others to take care of their child or children, and often leaving one's self care on the back burner. Many parents have asked themselves these very questions. How do I know my children will be safe, cared for, and loved by others? Will my self care overshadow my love for my children? What does self care even look like during the new normal?
As the mother of an 11-month-old resilient boy with congenital heart disease and now pregnant with my second healthy boy, I've asked myself these same questions over and over again, especially when having to depend on someone else to care for my little ones, or even having time for some self-care, especially when my little one, 11-month-old, is now beginning to walk. And I'm about 7 weeks away to giving birth. Childcare has been a large conversation in today's what we're calling new normal, and an essential part of a family's ability to even thrive during these uncertain times. Parents have a huge need for accessing childcare services, but fear has placed a barrier in parents' ability to even feel comfortable in enrolling their child into a childcare program due to maybe the following reasons. One being,
Health and safety concerns.
for example, will my child even be safe from COVID? Or are programs even following some health guidelines? And what do those guidelines even look like? Are they implementing social distancing? And is that even possible for children to social distance from each other when we know that at a young age, children want to play with other children and adults? The second one being,
Someone would not be able to love and care for my little one the same way I do.
I know this is a big fear for my husband. And let me tell you why. Sounds funny. However, one of his biggest fears is that no one, it's a little funny, no one will be able to change his poopy diaper. I know, the same way that he will, because he fears that no one's going to be able to wipe his butt as clean as he would. But that's his fear, and that's a valid fear that he has, and we need to respect it. Another one could be, will the provider, the person caring for my child, hug my child, especially when he falls or when he's missing mommy or daddy? Fear can take place in many different types of areas in someone's life. A third fear can be,
My child will learn to love someone else more than me.
I know personally, this is one of my biggest fears, is that my child and children, when I have my second one, will feel like I'm abandoning them, right? And that they're not being loved by me, or that they're going to just love someone else more due to the fact that they're spending more time with this other individual. So that's one of my biggest fears, is a fear that they will feel abandoned. And maybe possibly the fourth fear that parents can have.
Based on someone else's negative experiences.
I know we've all have had some type of negative experiences throughout our lives. And maybe somebody's negative experiences in the field of childcare has then been a fear that has become your own fear without you having even experienced it prior. So That can be, someone's fear is hearing these horrible stories that you've heard about other people's experiences. However, I would say that fear can stop us from doing many, many, many things that can ultimately, at the end, be a blessing in our lives in the long run. And I would add, fear no more. Your child is definitely safe and will be loved for unconditionally by someone else. You will always be your child's number one. And how do I even know this to be true? Well, my mother has run a very, very successful family childcare business for 15 years, which I have helped her run it. And I've had the privilege of working in the field of childcare for more than 11 years, supporting childcare providers and offering the best quality possible. Our goal is to give you as parents peace of mind, knowing that TOOTRiS is here to ensure you that we will find you the safest, highest quality childcare program. And the best quote that I can really relate to is that everything you want is on the other side of fear. Sometimes we just gotta take action, take that risk, and trust that someone in our community is going to love and care for a child and is passionate about caring for children and will keep our children safe. And I know this, as I said prior, is because I've been in the field. And I know that the individuals personally, I experience the loving care that these individuals have for young children.
Before we delve into our TOOTRiS platform, we want to let you know the types of providers that TOOTRiS has. First, we have TOOTRiS in-home. These are providers who have their child care programs within their homes and are licensed by the Department of Social Services. TOOTRiS centers are facilities that may typically be in school sites or business centers and are also licensed by the Department of Social Services. The third option is dedicated TOOTRiS, who are licensed exempt individuals who care for one family. These are typically referred to as nannies or babysitters. And the last option is TOOTRiS Learning Hubs, which are supervised and guided by experienced early childhood educators and teachers and set within dedicated environments, enabling children to grow and thrive within their remote learning schedule. Parents have many childcare options to choose from. Here at TOOTRiS, we believe that every child deserves the opportunity to attend a high-quality program.
Now let's take a few minutes and go ahead and search for a quality childcare program at tootris.com. Here, parents can search by zip code, city, and program name. Let's go ahead and start off and search by city. I've selected Chula Vista because in this case, this is the city that best meets my family's needs. Now, as you will begin to see, on the left-hand side here will be a geographical view of the city of Chula Vista that you've selected. And in the view here, you will see indicated the different types of childcare programs available. Parents can go ahead and zoom in and zoom out and see a closer look at what's available in a particular area or street, if possible. Now on the right-hand side, you will see the different types of childcare programs that are available within that one city and whether or not if they have any open slots. Parents can search by age group, provider type, as Cindy mentioned before, if they're open during COVID, if they have a learning hub, and when you click more, there will be more categories available for you. For example, you can select language. Maybe there's a particular language that you want your child to be exposed to, or whether or not they're offering any free meals, or if there is a specific philosophy that you want your child to be exposed to, one of them being a Montessori-based program, or Reggio Emilia inspired, or maybe just a simple play-based program for your child.
Marlene, you also said that we could look up a provider program by name, right?
That is correct. So for example, your neighbor happened to recommend or refer you a wonderful program, that their child had gone to or is currently enrolled in, and you want to know more about that program. All you have to go is go up here in the location area and write the exact program's name. So for example, somebody recommended Fuentes Daycare to me. So I'll write Fuentes. And it pops up right here. So I'm selecting it. As you can see, TOOTRiS has done a wonderful job being able to give you the most updated and accurate information possible about this one specific program, Fuentes Daycare. For example, you'll be able to see pictures of the childcare environment. You'll be able to learn more about the provider herself and her background information by reading her bio, or simply watching the video of her speaking about her experiences and passion for children. What's great is that you'll get to see what's unique about this program and the services that this program offers, and more detailed information about maybe the days that she's open and hours of operation. The great thing about this is that TOOTRiS is the one and only contactless service provider that offers parents the ability to contact this provider without physically meeting them. You can go ahead and call them or message them, and even take a virtual tour instantly here. I'm going to go ahead and click on it so you get a little bit of what I'm talking about. Here you'll see, you'll get a feel of what environment your child can potentially be in, and the types of different areas that she provides for children's learning. Now, not everybody, actually nobody has access to this. So this is a very unique feature that parents will have access to when using our TOOTRiS platform.
As you can see, TOOTRiS will provide you peace of mind by granting you the information needed for your childcare needs, which in turn means that you can focus on your self-care as well. Self-care is important because parents are deserving and worthy of taking care of their personal needs as well.
And there are many forms of self-care. For example, you can go ahead and read one of your favorite books. It doesn't have to be a book. It can be a newspaper, an article online that you found, to just provide you with some information other than just having to focus on your family. You can write maybe a letter to yourself about how much you are deserving to have some time alone, or a letter to a friend thanking them for their support. You can practice yoga. I know this is something that we do as a family, is that we use YouTube, yeah, that's right, YouTube, to go ahead and do some yoga exercises with our little one. And remember, self-care doesn't always have to be in isolation from your family. It can be with your family and something that you all enjoy together. You can also meditate. Currently, I'm doing a 21-day meditation challenge with my friends, and we're holding each other accountable. And this entails a 15 meditation video that we found on YouTube. And we practice this meditation every single day. You can go hiking. There are many hiking places here in San Diego, so we're very fortunate. I know it's a little hot nowadays, but when it cools down in the evening, early in the morning, it can be a great opportunity for you to just go on a lovely hike, whether it's by yourself or whether it's with your child or with a friend. Of course, taking safety precautions is very important. Even taking a shower, whether it's in the evening before going to bed or when you're waking up in the morning. I know me and my husband have an agreement that morning showers are mine and evening showers are his. So we can both take care of each other's personal needs. And I know that after me taking a shower, I just feel more energized and more refreshed, and I just feel better about myself. So showering is a great way to take care of yourself. Don't forget to shower, mommies, because I know sometimes it can get a little hard. Now, even playing, and what do I mean by playing? Playing anything that brings joy into your life. Sometimes we forget that we have our inner child within ourselves, and we forget to tap into that inner child. So whether it's a game of Monopoly or a game of Sorry or maybe playing soccer, outside, or, basketball, shooting hoops, anything that brings joy, that's fun, that you used to love doing when you were a child, or just hanging out with family members or friends. Again, taking the safety precautions needed when possible.
Taking time to take care of yourself can remind you and others that you and your needs are important too.
And remember, it's important to stay committed to your personal self care. People love your children and want to support you. You just have to ask.
Remember, TOOTRiS gives free online resources to search, vet, and enroll your child in the safest, most nurturing, and affordable programs so you and your children thrive.
TOOTRiS is here to give you peace of mind, knowing that we are here to ensure that you find the safest, highest quality childcare program. You can reach us at 858-208-4044 or visit our website at tootris.com, or even email us at hello@tootris.com.
And to have access to our most frequent asked questions, click on the link below in the About Us section and make sure to visit our TOOTRiS.com. Have a wonderful day and make sure to have your self care. Bye.
Bye.